The Black Beast has stunned fight fans across the globe. Not with a lightning-fast knockout this time, but with a jaw-dropping weight cut ahead of UFC Nashville. We're talking 261 pounds, his lightest in more than 11 years, and he did it without skipping a beat. This isn't just a leaner Lewis. This is a version of him we haven't seen in over a decade. The UFC's Knockout King showed up shredded, explosive, and focused, and fans can't stop talking about it. Lewis, who holds the record for the most knockouts in UFC history, is never far from the headlines. But heading into UFC Nashville, he didn't just make noise with his fists, he did it on the scale. At the official weigh-ins, Derrick Lewis stepped in at 261 pounds. That number might not seem wild at first glance, but for longtime fans, it marked a huge shift. Lewis typically enters fight week hovering around 264 to 265, just under the heavyweight limit. This time, he clocked in nearly 4 pounds lighter than usual. And that's not just any drop, it's his lightest since his early UFC days, dating all the way back to 2014. That kind of change doesn't happen by accident. According to official weigh-in data, Lewis hasn't hit the 261 mark in over a decade. In fact, the last time he came in close was in 2020, when he weighed in at 261.5 pounds against Ilir Latifi. This new version of Lewis at UFC Nashville had fans doing double takes. On social media, some joked it looked like an AI-generated image. Others were convinced it had to be a filter. But it wasn't a trick. This was real. Derrick Lewis came in lean and serious, and everyone noticed. Online reactions exploded. MMA forums, Twitter threads, and Reddit posts were filled with stunned comments. Some fans praised his discipline. Others speculated that this version of Lewis might be even more dangerous. For a heavyweight who's known more for his raw power than his cardio, trimming down a few pounds might not sound like much, but at this level, it can be the difference between fatigue in the second round and fight-ending explosiveness. And that explosiveness was on full display when the cage door closed. Lewis faced Thaleson Teixeira, and the fight didn't last long. In just 35 seconds, Lewis scored another knockout for the highlight reels. The moment was classic Derrick Lewis. Teixeira appeared to land a clean shot, and Lewis briefly acted hurt, drawing his opponent in. Then came a quick left hook, followed by a barrage of punches that forced the referee to step in. While some fans questioned the speed of the stoppage, Lewis had done enough damage in those few seconds to seal the win. It was yet another finish added to his already record-breaking resume, making it 15 UFC knockouts, more than any other fighter in the organization's history. That win also did more than just pad his highlight reel. UFC President Dana White acknowledged that Derrick Lewis is now potentially one win away from another shot at the heavyweight title. That path could lead to a matchup against current interim champion Tom Aspinall. In fact, Lewis has openly said that he wants Aspinall next, signaling that this version of the Black Beast isn't content with being a fan favorite. He wants the belt. So what does this mean for Derrick Lewis? Has trimming down made him more explosive? Is this just a one-time weight cut, or the start of a late career resurgence? And could he really be the next man to challenge for heavyweight gold? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. See ya!